Okay, time for the Beast's castle. And I assume it's just a castle floating on a rock in the middle of space? I don't know. Does the town outside still exist? Who knows? Who cares? Well, I care, because that means no Gaston.
Hey, what is this place?
It's huge.
But aren't you from a castle, Donald?
You think? I wonder who lives here.
I love Goofy's face there.
Hey!
I love Sora's, like, expression right here. Just casually just thinking as a huge roar from a monster erupts from deep within this castle. I love it.
Look!
I mean, I guess he's faced bigger and badder things than the Beast, so whatever. Or bigger and badder than something that would make that kind of sound. I really love the background music here. It's very, it's whimsical. I like it. Somewhat, yeah. And I like the title card too. Gotta have that rose motif there, of course. Hello, anyone in here? So why is the rose in here in the first place? Why is it anywhere but inside Beast's room? Oh, come on, Donald, it's a fucking rose. It's not that enticing. Come on. I know, right? Heartless and, well, Heartless literally anywhere? Oh, jeez. And again, of course, they're just Shadow Heartless, but they treat it like it's a huge threat. Oh man, the weakest enemies in the game. Oh no. Yeah, still haven't gotten anti-form yet, on screen or off screen. No, I haven't really done that much off screen aside from doing gummy missions because I find them slightly addictive. So, I haven't like done any like grinding or anything yet off screen. Not really. So it is so satisfying to go after people with Valor form. Oh yeah, and I finally got the high jump for Sora, or his regular form. Which is kind of the neat thing about dry forms, is as you level them up, it makes Sora like more agile and able to get to places where he might not have been able to get before. Although it's not really that useful outside of Final Mix, because you got to get the puzzle pieces and go through the Cave of Remembrance, I think it's called. The new dungeon in the Final Mix version of the game.
Just in time.
Oh yeah, high five. That's not how you high five. That's not right either. Wow, dick. Yeah, seriously, why was this in here? Like, no, literally, I can't really... Why was this anywhere but his own room? I mean, I know it's just an excuse for the Beast to appear, but... It doesn't match up with the lore, so I don't like it.
Gee, do you think he maybe forgot who we are?
I don't think anyone could forget you three.
Heartless around. Something must be up.
Why do you have to do that?
Oh, get over it, Donald. Just cast a cure spell on yourself. You baby. But yeah, so of course the entire world is just one building, which is kind of a rarity even for this series. Hollow Bastion's like the only other... Well, Hollow Bastion from the first game. Well, no, even then you got to go outside. Well, you get to go outside the castle here, but only up to the bridge. So it's still technically part of the castle. Sorta. But Hollow Bastion from the first game, you only got... Well, you were like right outside. So I'll take that, I guess, as just one building. And that's about it, really. I can think off the top of my head. Not that it really matters. Goofy, shut the fuck up! He wasn't even making any noise.
What am I going to do?
On a count of 3, we burst in and open fire. Ready, men?
Okay.
He's got this. Who told you to do that, Donald?
Hi. Who opened the door?
It wasn't locked.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time Donald ever heard that sentence. Oh shit. Oh, ooh.
Sora, Goofy.
Wow, an actual different order to the name saying thing.
Oh,
You right there, Donald? But yeah, I did kind of realize this like last week that Belle isn't really a princess, really. Well, I mean, like she's a princess of heart, but she's the only one aside from Kyrie that's not actually a princess. I'm pretty sure Alice is a princess, isn't she? I think so. But Belle isn't yet. She's still just a commoner because she and the Beast are still dating, sort of. You know, Jasmine and Aurora, Snow White, etc. They're all princesses, but Kyrie doesn't seem to be, and Belle isn't one yet. And I'm not sure about Alice. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be a princess, like, in general. I don't know if she was in the original book or not, but I don't think it's ever explicitly said in the movie. But I think they like went toward the giant castle at the end, her and her tutor. So I assume that's, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Beast is being a gloomy Gus, so we gotta stop that, basically. I mean, that's basically, I mean, I'm kidding, but that's really how it is right now. Yeah, fucking large bodies. God, I hate these guys so much. I hate any kind of enemy where, like, they have like a big area of invincibility like this. And apparently Vexen was like that during the the original Chain of Memory game. You can only ever attack him from the back. Anything else would never work. Like, I don't think even like fire spells would work. I mean, I've never played it, but that's just what I Oh yeah, I was just like comparing the height of the regular jump to the high jump. I'm just seeing any other. Yeah, gotta get all those abilities in. Just see what Valor has to offer. There we go. It's slightly higher, but not too much. And there's Hidden Dragon, which I will never use, because, again, while I do think it's good, it lowers the strength, increases magic by 1. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Because, you know, I'm not much of a magic user, and like even though magic is a lot more useful in this game, none of my spells are really powerful enough to be too useful yet. That doesn't really come around until they're in their third Aga forms. Hey, Wardrobe. Yeah, I'm still kind of sour about how we'll never have Gaston in an actual game. You know, in like a real 3D modeled, voice-acted game. You know, it sucks. Until the heat death of the universe, my rage will burn. And I'm pretty sure you just murdered somebody, Sora. Aren't these, like, isn't everything alive? Aren't these statues, like, living people changed, or servants changed into statues? You just killed, like, 4 of them. Well, it's a decent way to get some drive orbs if you need them, but not really enough though. Yeah, getting the drive gauge back up can be such a pain in the ass, and getting those drive refilling items, what are they called? Drive recoveries, I think they're called. Yeah, they're pretty rare. Though the Mushroom 13 guys drop them. Of course, you can't really make them appear until you completed a world. You know, they don't appear in a world until you've completed however many visits there are. So, like, the one here won't appear until after Zaldin's defeated, for instance. Oh, hello. Yeah, I guess she doesn't really care that there are people in this castle aside from Belle and the Beast, but whatever. She's gotta take her snooze. Yeah, and then there are little mini games like this I'm not really fond of. It's literally just push triangle over and over, except for like a brief 2-second window. I don't know, it feels like a little bit of padding, but it only takes like 20 seconds, so I can't really fault it that much. Feels a little silly to get salty over it, you know? But there are like a couple of things like this. They're not too many, but enough to be noticeable. Or like, and maybe not like quite mini games like this, but sometimes little fights are like this. Like how Cogsworth helps you with the Beast later on. Well, yeah, why were you sleeping in front of this door? Oh no, the Enchantress. Yeah, seriously, fuck the Enchantress. Where is she anyway? Yeah, she should be the villain we go after, not the fucking Heartless. Or actually, no, I love Zaldin. Or I like Zaldin in relation to the Beast. Go on. Oh, you fucking cock tease. I can't believe I got fucking cock teased by a wardrobe. This is a weird day. That's a sentence I never thought I'd have to say. So fine. It's fine. Cockroach has Lumiere for him to help keep him warm. Yeah, no, seriously, why were you sleeping in front of the door? Yep, mini boss time. I don't know why there are two Heartless or two half of. Well, I guess it's one Possessor, so it's one Heartless. I don't know why he's blocking the dungeon, but whatever. I don't think the Beast set him here, did he? Could he even do that? Or would he? Run, Donald, run! Man, these are one of those badass bouncers ever. Oh, I love this little bit they do before the fight starts. Bro fist! That's silly, I love it. But yeah, this boss, it's he's okay. I actually can't remember what his name is, to be honest. But he does a lot of flailing around, or I guess they, whatever, do a lot of flailing around with the hand that knocks you across the room like just then. And he likes to summon a lot of other Heartless to fight you, which is annoying. But like after you, yeah, the health bar seems small, but that's just because the Possessor. Is that what it's called, the Possessor? Well, I know like the little black ball, but I think that these door guys have a different name. I think, I don't know. But anyway, they have to like keep draining their small health bar to get the Possessor ball to come out, and also they'll smack you across the entire room, which is a huge pain in the ass. And naturally, you have to do a combo just to drain that small health bar to get the real boss to come out. And they're really not even trying to hide these puzzle pieces, are they? Yeah, then there's that stupid thing where after a set amount of damage, you can't do damage anymore. I don't like it bosses do that. Like, oh, you did X amount of damage, now I shall go invincible for, a minute. Yeah, I get it, it's because they don't want that fight to end too quickly. But I mean, if you've grinded enough where that's a possibility, haven't you earned the right to end the fight early? I don't know. Like, if you grinded that so long, so much that it takes like 10 seconds to beat the boss, isn't that kind of your decision to grind so much that the boss becomes that weak? I don't know. It feels kind of restrictive. I don't like it. They shall bro fist in the next life. Which actually sounds kind of nasty, actually. Forget about that. Yeah, I sure fucking hope so after all the effort we put through to get in here, Donald. Yeah, I gotta get that puzzle piece real quick. It's just beckoning towards me. Yeah, why can't I just break these guys? I broke all the others. Yeah. Time to do a little bit of puzzling. Yeah, actually, this is so far the only one I've actually completed. Yeah, a lot of them you won't be able to complete until, like, almost end game. Just because of how the pieces are distributed and how you'll need, like, glide or maximum high jump to get through to them. Like, yeah, like, you'll need, like, the final form to get a couple of them, because you'll definitely need glide. And just seeing if I have any abilities I can use. Alright, cool. Yeah, I do love the ability systems. There's just so many to choose from. And if you play your cards right, you can pretty much equip every single one.
You mean there's nobody to rescue?
Yeah, and doing the puzzle is one of the keys to doing that, because one of them gives you a little, like, ability ring that gives you, like, 30 AP. So, yeah. pretty damn helpful.
We're your friends.
Yeah, Belle sent us to find you.
Ah, God. Living furniture, kill it. Where are all the other servants? Or are these the only ones that the Beast cares about?
Donald?
Ugh.
I am self-winding, sir.
Donald, stop molesting that clock. That's just a dick move.
It is we who are overjoyed to see you.
Did somebody put a spell on you guys too?
What do you think?
Well, yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the enchantress. It seems so long ago.
It was a cold winter's night. An old beggar woman came to the castle and asked for shelter.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince.
Donald, stop molesting the clock, please.
Thank you.
I always loved the little bit with Cogsworth, how his clock hands making a mustache. I always loved that. Yeah, this is one thing I don't really like too much is when there's a voice cutscene, but then like midway through the conversation, it switches to text boxes. It doesn't happen in this game quite as much as the first game, I don't feel, but it's still, again, I've said this before, it happens enough where it's noticeable. I like Donald's idea. Let's go get the Enchantress. She's kind of a bitch. Like, yeah, punishing the prince I can understand, but all the servants? Fuck her. Yeah, apparently in the live-action movie, she's even, like, more psychopathic, apparently. Like, erasing memories and stuff. Like, jeez. I always found it weird how the Beast... Well, I guess I could kind of see him doing that. I was gonna say, I find it weird how the Beast never has anyone call him by his actual name, but I guess I can see him, like, just allowing them to call him the Beast. Or Master, I guess, as sort of a punishment for his appearance and how awful he is and self-loathing and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there you go, slide dash. No, I'm not gonna equip it. I don't know. But yeah, okay, I guess not. Because I remember that's kind of what I talked about, like, way back in, like, the first video, too, how you can kind of, like, dash across the entire, like, half of, yeah, we're supposed to go to a shortcut, but the exit is right there. Why do we need to go to a shortcut? And it's not even a shortcut, it's a very long cut, and I hate it. But anyway, the sliding dash is, like, what I was talking about, how, you can kind of, like, attack enemies from, like, across the room, and I was kind of, like, not used to not having that ability at first, so. Thank you, Cosworth. Yeah, but again, I don't like this part. It's pretty blatant padding. Because again, like, you could just walk through there's a staircase like 2 feet away we can go up. Come on. Like, if there was some reason that staircase got blocked, I can understand, but nope, not the case. Ugh. Yeah, so it's basically now the minigame with the wardrobe was fine, but this one takes like 2 minutes to get through, and it's very obnoxious. It's padding. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, this may be my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, probably, but that doesn't mean I have to like everything about it. Nothing is perfect. Do they look like they have any water on them, Goofy? Yeah, you can't have Lumiere carry water. Especially, man. I was gonna say he was gonna set the cup on fire, but no. But yeah, so they all explain the minigame. I'm just gonna keep complaining about it. But no. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather just fight like a whole bunch of Heartless than do this, honestly. I feel like that would be a better use of my time. At least I could get experience points. I mean, there are a couple of treasures and like a puzzle piece or two, at least. Oh well. Yeah, there's the grip meter. Yeah, a Kingdom Hearts game isn't complete without an arbitrary meter of some kind. Yeah, while we're here, let's go over voice actors. Might as well. Now, the great thing about this world is that everyone, except for one character, every Disney character has their role reprised from the movie. The Beast is Robbie Benson. Belle is Paige O'Hara. Cogsworth is David Steers, I believe his name is pronounced. And unfortunately, I don't think I had mentioned this, but he passed away unfortunately in March earlier this year. Mrs. Potts is Angela Lansbury, and the wardrobe is Joanne Worley. The only one who doesn't have their role reprised is Lumiere, who's Jeff Bennett. Of course, Lumiere's original voice actor died in 2004, so can't really do anything about that now, can you? So yeah, it's always nice when they manage to get everyone back, or almost everybody. That's always nice. And Zalden's spoken up enough where I guess I can comment on his voice actor, who is David Fisher, who oddly enough has done nothing aside from Zalden and his somebody Dylan, but same character really. I always find that kind of thing surprising when a voice actor has like a really good voice, but they have like one character role, and David Fisher I feel like is one of those instances. I feel like he has his Zalden voice I feel is pretty good. I like it for a villain, especially. I feel like he could definitely get more roles, or at least he should. I don't know. I certainly like him a lot. His voice, Oh well. Yeah, and oddly enough, a lot of the other voice actors I named, except for Steers and Bennett, who I already talked about in the past, their voice acting history, a little bit. A lot of them don't really have very many other voice acting roles, aside from reprising their roles from the movie, Mrs. Potts, Beast, Belle. Yeah, oddly enough, they don't have too many other roles. Like, nothing really worth mentioning, where I feel like anybody would even recognize what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I always thought that was weird. But I guess, I don't know, maybe they're like more live action type of people who just so happen to do some voice work for Disney. Who knows? I don't really care enough to look that deep into it. Oh god, what kind of minigame do we have to do for this thing, huh? Do we have to, I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything on the spot. Why is this here? Who built this and why? Because I want to find them and strangle them. Of course, at this point, they're probably furniture, so I won't be able to do anything like that. And these four are the only, and the wardrobe, are the only living furniture in the entire mansion, apparently. Oh yeah, and the armor. Thank you, Cogsworth. You're a brave clock. Yeah. So yep, gotta go get the beast all situated. I kind of like the living gargoyle statues. This is nice. I don't know. It's kind of like a. I don't know. I guess it's fitting because in a mansion like this, you expect that kind of statue to be around. So might as well have them come to life, Of course, it's not really too fitting to the movie, but except for that one scene where the beast pretended to be a gargoyle statue while he was fighting Gaston, which was a pretty cool move. Yeah, and I think they're all possessed by little possessor balls. Yeah, I kind of saw it come out of the gargoyle statue. And of course, bats with hooks. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Come on, do I have to fight all of them? Yeah, I do fight a bunch of the Heartless on the way. I'm gonna see about cutting down on generic Heartless battles in future videos.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have.
I kind of mentioned this before in the Days movie, if that's even still up. But I unironically like Zalden and Beast's little relationship way more than the Axel Roxas Shion trio, or the Aqua Ventus Terra trio. Yeah, I find these two have such an interesting relationship, and I'm kind of disappointed we don't get to dwell on it a bit more. Just Zalden's weird psychotic obsession with this guy. Like, it seems like he just spends all of his free time just fucking about with this dude. I know he kind of like said, it's like kind of said that it's so he can become a Heartless to create a nobody to go under their control, but I feel like it's a bit more than that. Zaldin definitely has personal stakes in this. He may not admit it because nobody's don't have feelings, but he's definitely has some kind of obsession with this guy. Oh well, I guess not having enough of something in a game is kind of a good fault to have, I suppose. Because yeah, I like it, so I want more of it, and I'm disappointed I don't have more. So that's kind of a good problem to have. Yeah, I'm not too fond of gimmicky little fights like this, but it's short enough that's not too big of a deal. And I think you get a prize for winning, so hey, there we go. Let's see here. Oh, yep, there we go. Armor slot, nice. Well worth it. And some stuff for Donald and Goofy, I wasn't paying attention.
Cogsworth, what happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is...
You went on a temper tantrum, you baby.
Actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
Did that duck just say something?
you did.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black.
Gee, I wonder, could it possibly be Organization 13?
That's his name. He came from the darkness. He used my anger to control me.
Yeah, it would be nice to see a bit more of their interactions, but... oh well.
He took all my sorrow, my sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage.
Yeah, shining fingers! Yeah, close enough.
I could no longer see the truth.
We'll all be. That must be why you threw all of your friends.
But only his 4 favorite servants. All the others can fend for themselves.
Didn't hurt 'em, right?
Was that it? Was it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
Yeah, let's just assume that's the answer.
We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle,
Belle? Wait, who's Belle again? Nah, I don't remember.
I've mistreated her.
Yeah, I really love this movie. I love these characters.
She didn't say anything about that.
Poor Beast, such a tragic character.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty.
Does he have a name? I don't know if he actually has an official name.
judges himself
If I recall right, the Disney team didn't, you know, who made the movie, didn't ever create him with a name in mind.
But
No excuse.
Like, I think I heard his name was Adam. I'm not sure if that was like just like a fan accepted thing or if it was ever officially stated. I'm not really sure. It's good to have the Beast back in my party at least. You know, he's such a powerhouse in the first game. And I just like the Beast as a character. So hey, there we go. Let's just smash through the rows with the Keyblade. So, was the bed a servant too, or... that'd be kind of awkward, but, yeah. Well, one, because he destroyed it, and two, that before he destroyed it, he would have slept in it. On it. Best not to think about it. Yeah, of course, we don't get to deal with Zaldin until the next visit to the Beast Castle. Yeah, of course, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I will be visiting each world twice, or however many times they require me to visit them. Well, actually, you don't have to go to each world twice. Some of them are optional, some of them aren't. Any of them that involve, like, the organization coming by for the second visit, of course, is you have to go to. You know, it'd be kind of weird if you went to the world that never was, killed Luxord, then went back to Port Royale for the second time. That makes things kind of weird. Though I suppose with Luxord would be fitting, because it would be some kind of time paradox. And I'll show off to Twin Hal at some point. Yeah, at the very least, the large bodies have reaction commands that will help you deal with their stupid invincibility stomachs. So that's one thing at least. Yeah, you know, like the first game where you're just kind of shit out of luck unless you use magic, which was extremely weak, so... Oh well. But again, it's... yeah, the guard is... if you can actually do it right, unlike me. I know, yeah, I like the lance tug. Reaction command, it's so silly looking. Bam. Dealt with like a motherfucker. Yeah, and unfortunately you do not get a Keyblade for this visit. I don't know why. I mean, you got one for the Land of Dragons, why not this one? So I'm still stuck with the Kingdom Key until after the Olympus Coliseum. Not that I don't like the Kingdom Key, but... you know... It's you know, it's kind of the base Keyblade. Need one that's a bit more powerful. Where are the other servants? I had like 100 of them. Ah, the men in black. I see she saw an alien. I always love it when the servants like, you know, tisk 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 master, temper temper. Don't be such a rude brute. I don't know, I always find it funny. I mean, they can like, pretty much, they can just like scold him as much as they want. He never does anything, except yell, maybe.
Belle, where are you?
Are you in my head again? Alright, let's go fight the boss. Yeah, the boss here is a bit of a pain, because it's one of those bosses, well, the first form at least, is one of those bosses that likes to run away, so you have to chase him down before you can attack him. I really don't like bosses like that. Yeah, what's this guy's name again? It's like Dark Thorn or something like that? Or at least his second form is called that, I think. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, his whole gimmick is that he possesses objects around a room, which is actually kind of cool. But again, once he's outside of the objects, he'll keep running away and teleporting, I think. I think he teleports. But you have to chase him down and land a few hits. He'll run away, you chase him, you land a few hits. He possesses something, you gotta wait for him to stop attacking. It's a bit of a pain. You know, so he's not really hard, he's just annoying. You know, big difference. But yeah, again, I actually do like all the little the creative concepts with him possessing things around the room. You know, the chandelier, the pillars, the floor, the window. Or I think he possesses the floor, doesn't he? Yeah, here's the twin howl. Yeah, it was just very satisfying. Even though it didn't kill him. Oh yeah, so there we go, possess the floor. It ate me. I don't know how that works, but whatever. But yeah, I liked it. They got a bit creative with the fight. I enjoy that. I still would rather have fought in Gaston, but you know, what are you gonna do? I will never let this go. Not until the day I die, Nomura. If I ever meet Nomura in real life, I'll not do anything. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. Alright, I think this should... I think after I get him from the chandelier one more time, I should be able to get this form over with. At least you don't have to do a combo with the chandelier form, or the pillar, or anything like that. Come on, come on. There we go. Now we can get to a second form, which is actually a bit less of a pain. Because he doesn't do that running away thing, so hey, there we go. Oh, he's throwing a temper tantrum. Look, dude, it's okay if you lose, man. We all lose fights. Except for me, I never lose. Not on screen, at least. Ugh. How's he gonna move around with those with his legs chained together like that? Yeah, he goes all chameleon, but you can still lock onto him, so I'm not really sure what the point is. I don't know. Love going Valor form. That's always nice. I love dual wielding Keyblades. It's so simple, but it's so awesome. I really hope we get to... Yeah, I don't think there's been any forms that showed off dual wielding for Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the forms in this game are coming back. I think we're getting all new forms, which I'm slightly disappointed about, but I can understand why they would do that. Yes, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Of course, I did just overpower him with Valor form. I don't think he got a chance to do very much, but... oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this form at least was called Dark Thorn or something similar to that. I guess he's the Heartless version of Twilight Thorn? I don't know. Probably not. Probably just a coincidence. Yeah, he's one of the very few pure blood Heartless bosses. Yeah, there aren't very many of those. Like, Darkseid's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Zaldin.
Yep, that's Alden, alright. Very astute of you, Beast.
What does he want here?
He must be with Organization 13.
Yeah, no shit. You saw him
Ever heard
before.
of the nobodies? When a strong-hearted person turns into a heartless, a nobody is created too.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me take notes on this. It's confusing.
Organization, they've got control of all the nobodies.
That's right. They were gonna make you into a heartless.
Wait, did he say... did Alden ever actually say that? Or did Goofy just figure it out?
You're all right.
Yeah, of course Beast never gets a chance to react to all that Kingdom Hearts fuckery. I would love it if he was like, wait a minute, wait. So wait, what are Heartless again? Explain what a nobody is again. I'm very confused. I'm old and I'm not young. I cannot keep track of these things like the young folk can. How old is he? I want to say he's like in his 20s or something. At least in the movie. I'm pretty sure he was like a young man, like a teenager when he shooed the beggar woman away.
Forgive me.
That's an order. Forgive me.
You don't have to apologize. But I had hoped
Oh, I love this.
you might have changed a little bit.
Tisk tisk, Beast. I wag my finger at you. Someone's sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
Oh, I am afraid time is running short.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's fine, Lumiere. Couples fight all the time.
From the beast's room.
Precisely. You see, if the master can learn to love and earn love in return before the
Now, I'm kind of surprised this never came... like, no one ever talked about this in the first game. Well, then again, I guess there's never really a chance for them to talk about that.
We think so.
Yup, I think you're right.
Always optimistic.
You're right.
Sora. I hope you're right. Oh, man, that would suck, huh? Yeah, Belle and Beast are just off doing their thing on the side. They're having this important conversation. Doing Keyblade stuff, you know. It's a good thing the Beast can't see his rose floating in midair. He'd freak the fuck out. But yeah, so that was a nice little visit. I wasn't really fond of that mini game, but aside from that, I was alright. It's always good to see, you know, Beauty and the Beast characters. It's such a great film. If only it had Gaston. Okay, no more of that. I'll try not to talk about the one who must not be named. I'll try not to complain about that anymore. Still, it'd be nice to see him. I know.
What happened?
The gate is open.
The fuck are you talking about? The front gate? Intruders?
Now, no more arguing, okay?
Oh, Goofy. Oh, he's all bashful.
Take care, dears.
You are welcome here any time.
If you hear anything about Riku, or the King, the Heartless, the Organization, anything at all, let us know.
How? A, how would he ever hear about any of that kind of stuff? And B, how would he contact them? Here's my cell phone number, okay? 301-555-0713. That seems like the most appropriate phone number for him.
Moving all on its own?
Yup, looks like we're headed toward Hollow Bastion.
Oh, God. I love it. Merlin can just take over the gummy ship at any point he wants, apparently. Because, you know, that's what's happening. And I love how nonchalant they are about it. Like, oh, I guess we're getting sucked away somewhere. Oh, well. Oh, no, Heartless.
Come on.
They stop and look at each other. Hey, we should hurry. Oh god, I can kind of see the mini wizard. Please stand up.
Well now.
Where's Archimedes anyway?
Time, did you? Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Should've summoned us faster, old man.
But it seems I used too much power in doing so.
Sure.
Oh, heartless.
So what's up?
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
Here it comes. Hey, Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh's storybook.
I like how Donald and Goofy act all excited even though they've never met Pooh Bear before.
That's why I summoned you.
Yeah, how come they don't get to go inside? It's kind of a shame.
Heartless, of course I fought back with Sora.
They're not even paying attention. They're just looking at the book.
I began to fear the book would be damaged, so
Yeah, we don't care, Merlin. Sorry.
Leon and the others need to hear this too. I
They must hear this important story about my storybook. So does that mean Squall knows about Winnie the Pooh too? I can just imagine Squall like when nobody's around, he just sneaks into the book to hang out with the 100 Acre Wood characters. Because he's too cool to let himself be seen with them, naturally. Ew. Well, you come on with me, Goofy. Jeez, don't let me go alone in there.
Sora!
Cover for me, okay?
What you? Come, you guys can kill Heartless, you know. Yeah, it seems like they forget they can kill Heartless too. But yeah, I probably did mention this, but I'll say again. I do plan on going through this entire world. But I'm gonna do it all one fell swoop once I get all the torn pages. Which I don't remember where you get like the last one or two, but so it probably won't be near end game, I don't think. But either way, hey Pooh Bear. Yeah, of course he's voiced by Jim Cummings. Who else? Anyone else would be blasphemy. Yeah, I guess technically I am visiting 2 worlds in one video, but yeah, normally I'm gonna try to keep each video with 1 world visit because the world visits in this game are a lot longer than in the past ones, especially Chain of Memories and Birth by Sleep. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if this is gonna come back in Kingdom Hearts 3. There was a leak that made it seem like it was gonna happen, but I'm not too sure. Because I think Nomura said Olympus Coliseum's gonna be the only returning world. Hopefully he just doesn't count Winnie the Pooh as a world. Or the 100 Acre Wood, rather.
Just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Seeing Sora do stoutness exercises is something I must see. Oh no, Zoroardo strikes again! Oh god. Pooh ain't having none of that shit. What the hell just happened? It says, when did Pooh have the world? Well, then again, he was stopped in stop time, so I suppose Sora would be the one with the world, but whatever. Now what the fuck happened? Yeah, so that was before the pages got torn out, so I'm not really sure what just happened there. I guess the book being slammed down on the table as Donald goes out to fight Heartless made that happen, I guess, but whatever, who cares?
Did you bring the book, Sora?
Was I supposed to? Oh, no, you better unhand that thing. I'll beat the shit out of you. Nobody messes with the Pooh Bear. But now the book is gone, but I don't know. Yeah, Valid Form. One of these days, I'll get Anti-Form on screen. I mean, then again, you know, I can always just get it after I fight Roxas, where it's the most easy. After I get that special Keyblade. I do believe it's called 2 Become 1, I believe. Yeah, I'm not very good at memorizing Keyblade names, honestly. Aw.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
It's fine, only the cover got scratched.
Well, I guess we could explain.
Merlin can eat my dick. I'm going in. Yeah, I do like the Pooh visit in this world. The 100 Acre Wood visit, rather. I think it's better than the first game. 'Cause it's a bit bigger. All the characters get a voice acting line or two. It's nice. Yeah, and we actually get to see all the characters. Yeah, Kanga and the Gopher get to join the fun. And yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them get some kind of voice acting line at some point. Which is nice, because in the first game it was just like Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger. I think that was it. Ah, good. Nothing changed. Oh yeah, I like how house was misspelled. That's a nice touch.
Okay, Pooh.
I think it was, wasn't it? I only glanced at it. I swear I saw it HOWSE.
To begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
Oh. Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna do that then.
So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name.
Ah, boy.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Oh, jeez. Amnesia story.
Pooh?
Amnesia, the Pooh descent. Pooh, darn it, I'll smack you upside the head.
Something very weird is happening here.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe I better go back and ask Merlin about this.
Merlin, I broke your book. I'm sorry. I broke one of children's most beloved characters. I'm sorry. So where are Squall and the others? Well, Donald fucked it up. It's all him, not me. Yeah, apparently Merlin is very knowledgeable about the workings of the book in relation to Pooh's memory. I don't know. Yeah, so again, it's like in the first game. Gotta find the torn pages, and each one will unlock a level to do a mini game. And except this time, I don't think you get a prize after completing each torn page mini game, which is a bit of a bummer. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'll definitely make sure to get all those and complete that world. Oh, really? What is it? Oh, yeah, it's summoning. Yeah, of course, the first summon we get is fucking Chicken Little. Ugh. I'm pretty surprised he made it into this game. Didn't Chicken Little do, like, pretty bad in the box office? I think it did, didn't it? I don't know. I know a lot of people certainly don't like it, so I'm pretty surprised that he made it in here. But yeah, I'll show him off later on. So that's it for now. Next time we'll be going to the Olympus Coliseum, so I will see you then.